It's Sport to 10 that you're watching on SABC 1, and joining me now from to talk netball is Mampho Tsotetsi. Mampho, ngwazela lapha ku Radio 2000, okay?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm well. Exciting news when it comes to netball. The ladies always do well. And of course, we've got the World Cup coming up.
Yeah, we got the World Cup coming up now in August, from the 6th to the 7th to the 16th of August, and it's in Sydney, Australia.
And I mean, you speak about Australia. When it comes to most sports, this is our nemesis. In the water, they are nemesis. In rugby and cricket, in netball, it's the same.
They're #1 in the world, and it doesn't look like it's going to change anytime soon. I mean,
how do you say that while we're about to go into the World Cup with them?
It's the truth. I mean, just on Sunday and on Tuesday, we played against New Zealand, who are #2 in the world currently, and I mean, we lost with a score like 67-28. So that's still quite a way. I must say that the first test on Sunday, we only lost 44-16.
I like how you say that, we only lost.
Listen, we haven't lost that close a margin since '95.
This is preparation for the World Cup.
This is preparation for the World Cup, and I think it's really a great step for South Africa in netball. I mean, to just be about 20 goals down from a country that's been beating us by 40-50 goals. So I mean, we're getting there, and we do have an Australian coach now, if that might make you happy, Coach Norma Plummer, and she's really changing the style of netball for South Africa, and it's really helping a lot.
Tell me about the ladies that are in the team.
Okay, well, we've got the ladies like Lenise Potgieter, Mareka Holzhausen. We've got the likes of Msomi, who comes in on a center. We've got Erin Berger, we've got Precious Mtembu, you know, Carla Mostad, Adele Niemand, Lindy Lombard, and the list goes on. I mean, you know, but I think one of the things that scares me a little bit is we've only got one specialist shooter. She is absolutely amazing, Potgieter. She's only 21, and the world is already speaking about her from the 2 test matches we've had. But if something happens to her, what are we going to do?
What makes Australia and New Zealand so much better than us? Why is it that we accept just 10 points?
Okay, besides the fact that Australia in general, like you've said, rugby, netball counted, they specialize in sports. They've chosen to say, like America would specialize in marketing or whatever else they choose. Australia's chosen to say, we're going to specialize in sports, and netball is going to be our #1 in terms of female. So they develop and they, you know, they scout players from like the age of 12, and they development and do the recruitment process and the development of a player the full mile, you know.
So according to you, we're not going to Australia to win. What are we going to Australia to do? To come 4th, 5th? Where are we placing?
It sounds bad, but to be 4th or anywhere in the semi-finals will be absolutely amazing.
I refuse to go into a World Cup, you know, see Lorotwana, and then I'm accepting what we're going to be 4th.
Yeah, it's an improvement. We're 6th. And for any African country to be in the top 4 would be a great accomplishment. We're still 2nd in Africa. Malawi is actually 5th now. We used to be 5th. So for me, I think to make the semi-finals would be an absolute dream come true for South Africa at this point in time. But to be #1 in Africa, I think South Africa would have done the job that's expected of them. We can't be losing to Malawi.
Mampho, I'll tell you what, I'm not going to accept that. And on that disappointing point, I'm going to say goodbye to you. We'll catch you, of course, on radio.
Yes, we'll definitely be broadcasting all the games live on Radio 2000, all the South African games. And for just the stats and so on, people can just follow me on @Andile Ncube, and that's my Twitter handle. And I'll just be breaking down the netball stats as we go along, or even the netball Twitter handle, which is netball SA.
Thank you so much, Mampho Tsotetsi.